New Jersey just confirmed that over 6,600 non-citizens were registered to vote at the Motor Vehicle Commission during 2023 to 2024. Now, out of the 6,600 folks that were registered, 400 of them actually partook and voted in elections. It's important to mention that during that time period, we had several election cycles. We had the state legislature elections, we had school board elections, we had, of course, the 2024 presidential election and the 2024 state senate election. Now, to add insult to injury here, the governor of New Jersey, Mikey Sherrill, comes out and she says that this number that we're seeing was a software glitch. She thinks New Jerseyans are so stupid that she's calling this election fraud a software glitch. And New Jerseyans know, along with many Americans, that New Jersey is likely missing another 2 or 3 zeros in that 6,600 number that she's propagating out there. And you have to realize that Mikey Sherrill didn't just wake up one morning and said, we're going to look at our voting data. It was the federal government who came in and said, we want to look at your voting data because we believe there's some fraud happening here, because we know that you're a sanctuary state and you have these extremely lax policies on voter registration. And of course, New Jersey being a woke sanctuary state, they said no to the federal government, and so essentially they were forced to look into this data. And what they found is this 6,600 number. Again, it's much higher than 6,600. Now, I just want to ask New Jerseyans, as someone who lives in New Jersey, I just want to ask New Jerseyans, what do you think happens when you tell illegal aliens, come to the DMV, you don't need to show any documentation, we'll give you your driver's license? That's essentially what we did in 2021 during the COVID years. We just said, you don't need to show any documents, come get your licenses, come get your CDL licenses, come get your regular licenses, and we're handing them out like Skittles. And what happens when you select a totally compromised and corrupt senator, an ex-senator, I should say, Bob Menendez, who had been in office for decades, making policies and laws that were undermining New Jerseyans. And his legacy hasn't ended. His legacy is his son, who is still in office, who is a representative at the 13th district in New Jersey. So you also have Paterson people, you have council people in Paterson, like Alex Mendez, who was caught stuffing ballots and is allegedly going through the court system or is being prosecuted for election fraud in Paterson, New Jersey. And I could tell you firsthand, Paterson, New Jersey was a beautiful city. It's been destroyed by illiberal politicians, corrupt politicians that have destroyed Paterson, New Jersey, and that are continuing to destroy New Jersey. New Jersey has the highest property taxes, the highest income taxes, the highest sales taxes. It is one of the most expensive states to live in. I've always said that, and I'll continue to say that here. I'm going to remind people that as long as you have these corrupt left Democratic politicians in office, these are the results that we're going to get. You're going to pay for someone else's education. You're going to pay for someone else's welfare. You're going to pay for someone else's housing. And I live in Jersey City, and every time I step outside, I see Ice Watch posters plastered everywhere, and I have to take them down. But I just want to ask the people that are putting up these posters, I know who it is, it's the council people of Jersey City that are going around putting these posters up. It's the socialists of Jersey City that are putting these posters up. If you believe these people have done nothing wrong and they're not breaking the law, then why are you putting up these signs? What do they have to hide from if they're not breaking any law? It's because these people know that their voting base, a majority or a large part of their voter base, is illegal aliens and elite white liberals. it all comes down to we've got to pass the Save America Act. It is vital we pass the Save America Act. Even one person voting in our election undermines our election process. And to all the people that say, look, there's no election fraud happening, this is a clear sign that not only do we have election fraud, we have illegal aliens, non-citizens, and we have massive fraud in America, people that are stealing American money from Medicaid, from Medicare, from welfare, from housing. It's all coming out of American people's pockets. Hardworking Americans that are working 2-3 jobs to support their family, and all of that money is going to this. Thanks for watching.